Cheddar. Cheddar is the crowd pleaser of cheeses and a classic that never goes out of style. Originating from the English village of Cheddar, this cheese is rigid and slightly crumbly and comes in various maturities from mild to extra sharp. It's often colored with annatto, a natural dye that gives it its orange color. Talking about its taste, imagine a cheese that is perfect on a sandwich, melts beautifully in mac and cheese, and pairs excellently with apples. It is versatile and packed with a rich, nutty flavor that intensifies with age. Cheddar is also known for its long aging process, lasting anywhere from a few months to several years, resulting in various flavors and textures. So, the next time you're at a cheese counter, ask yourself whether you want mild creamy or sharp and tangy. Either way, cheddar has you covered. Casu marzu. Have you ever heard of a cheese that comes with a warning label? If not, try casu marzu, the Sardinian delicacy known as maggot cheese. Yes, you heard that right. This sheep's milk cheese is intentionally infested with live insect larvae to achieve its soft, gooey texture. It's an acquired taste to say the least, and is illegal in many countries due to health risks. But for the daring foodies, it's said to have a pungent, intense flavor that is unforgettable. The larvae are believed to enhance the fermentation process, breaking down the cheese's fats and creating a smooth, creamy texture. Would you try a bite of casu marzu, knowing it's considered a cultural heritage and a health hazard by others? If you said yes, then if you are ever in Sardinia, you might get the chance to test your bravery with a bite of this famous cheese. Époissé du Bourgogne. Would you fancy a cheese that has been banned on public transport? Époissé du Bourgogne, a French masterpiece, is so stinky it's known around for its strong aroma. But don't let that fear you. Made from cow's milk and washed in Moss du Bourgogne, a local brandy, this cheese is creamy and intense with a salty and sweet flavor. Think of a gooey, spoonable cheese with an almost red rind from its brandy baths. Well, that's what the Époisse du Bourgogne is for you. The cheese has a strong smell from repeated washing during the aging process, which creates a sticky orange rind. Pair it with a good baguette and a glass of Burgundy wine, and you have a truly French taste experience. Ready to brave the smell for a bite of this decadent delight? Blue Stilton. Blue Stilton, or the king of English cheeses, is a blue vein cheese known for its rich, tangy flavor and crumbly yet creamy texture. This cheese has a protected designation of origin, meaning it can only be made in certain English countries. Fancy that! Each wheel is pierced to let the air in, allowing blue mold to develop around its veins. The cheese is aged for about 9 weeks, developing its unique flavor and texture. Stilton is a flexible cheese with a bold personality, perfect for adding a punch to salads, enjoying with an okay port, or simply on a cracker. Whether you are a cheese lover or just exploring, Stilton offers a taste of English tradition. Have you tried pairing it with figs or honey for a delightful contrast? We promise it tastes nothing less than heaven. Parmesan. Parmesan, or Parmigiano Reggiano, is often called the king of cheeses. This Italian treasure is hard and granular and aged for at least 12 months, resulting in a cheese packed with umami and a nutty, savory taste. And have you ever noticed those crystals in aged Parmesan? They are amino acids that add a much-needed delightful crunch. The aging process can extend up to 36 months, enhancing its complexity and depth of flavor. Parmesan is a kitchen staple. Its production is strictly regulated to maintain its high quality, and the cheese tastes perfectly grated over pasta, shaved into salads, or simply nibbled on its own. While we are sure you have tried a lot of Parmesan sprinkled all over the pasta, you can only call yourself a cheese lover once you have tried the real deal, straight from Parma, and experienced the authentic taste that has made Parmesan famous worldwide. Pule. Before trying this cheese, be warned that you might not always be able to afford its craving. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Pule, the world's most expensive cheese. Originating in Serbia, the cheese is made from the milk of Balkan donkeys. Yes, you heard that right. Pule cheese is made following an extensive and strict recipe, using precise amounts of ingredients you might never heard of before. It is then left to sit and age for a long time. The lengthy production process and the unique recipes are precisely what makes this cheese one of the rarest around the world. Pule cheese is also said to be rich in nutrients and a healthy addition to one's diet. However, the taste of the cheese can be different depending on one's taste preferences. Nevertheless, whether sour and tangy or sweet and gooey in taste, the Pule cheese is still regarded as a culinary luxury worldwide. Rogue River Blue. Rogue River Blue is not your average packet cheese. In fact, it is an award-winning American cheese from Oregon and a seasonal treat aged in pear brandy-soaked grape leaves. This creamy, complex blue cheese has a flavor profile that includes notes of pear, vanilla, and hazelnuts. Its main feature is its blue veins and an impossible-to-ignore taste, which makes it a standout on any cheese board. The cheese is made from raw cow's milk and aged for about a year, during which it develops its unique character. If you're trying the Rogue River Blue cheese for the first time, pair it with a dessert wine for a luxurious experience that will bring out its intricate flavors. The pear brandy leaves add a hint of sweetness and elegance. Have you ever wondered how cheese could taste like autumn in the Pacific Northwest? Rogue River Blue is the answer. Brie Noir. Brie Noir is the dark and mysterious cousin of the more familiar Brie. This French cheese is aged longer, allowing it to develop a deep brown color and a firm, crumbly texture. The flavor is intense with nutty and slightly sweet notes. Unlike its creamy counterpart, Brie Noir has to undergo an extended aging process, transforming its soft interior into a decadent, concentrated delight. It is almost as if we were talking about a piece of cheese that suffers through life's trials, yet emerges looking richer, tastier, and more complex. While you can pair it with any dish, it goes exceptionally well with a crusty baguette and a glass of cider. If you have ever wondered about the effect time has on culinary items like cheese, then one glance at Brie Noir would tell you that the magic of aging can do wonders for some. Halloumi. Halloumi, the cheese that doesn't melt. Originating from Cyprus, halloumi is a semi-hard cheese made from goat's and sheep's milk. Its high melting point makes it perfect for grilling or frying, giving it a delightfully crispy exterior and a chewy, salty interior. This cheese is often enjoyed in Mediterranean cuisine, adding unique experience and flavor to various dishes. The next time you host a barbecue, throw a few slices of halloumi on top of the burgers and voila! You just upgraded to everyone's favorite barbecue house around the neighborhood. The cheese's squeaky texture is a result of its high protein content. If you're considering trying halloumi for the first time, we recommend pairing it with a few different meals, such as a bowl of salad or on top of your favorite chicken sandwich. We promise you'll have a hard time resisting your cheese urge. Asiago. Asiago is an Italian cheese with a dual personality that can be enjoyed young and smooth or crumbly aged. Fresh Asiago has a mild, creamy taste, perfect for sandwiches or melting over dishes. On the other hand, aged Asiago has a sharper, nuttier flavor, ideal for grating over pasta or enjoying a glass of red wine. Once again, this cheese transforms beautifully with age, offering a taste for every palate. Asiago is produced in Italy's Veneto and Trentino regions, where traditional methods ensure its high quality. Which Asiago will you choose, young or old? Let us know in the comments below. Whether you prefer its fresh, delicate version or the aged, intense one thing is sure: Asiago offers a delicious yet unique experience. Edam. Edam, the red wax delight from the Netherlands, is a semi-hard, mild, slightly salty, and nutty cheese. Its signature spherical shape and vibrant coating make it a standout on any cheese board. Edam also wears many hats. It can be sliced, melted, or snacked on in its raw form and won't disappoint. Edam does not spoil quickly as a cherry on top, making it a favorite for travelers. The cheese is traditionally made from cow's milk and aged for several months to develop its flavor. The cheese is also popularly paired with apples and pears, creating its sweet and salty fusion that will leave anyone licking their fingers. However, the show's star is Edam's smooth texture, which makes it not just a perfect fit for any occasion, but is instantly likable by other people. Mayan. Up next is Mayan, our unsung hero and Spanish gem from the island of Menorca. This firm and tangy cow's milk cheese is often rubbed with paprika and olive oil during aging, giving it a unique, slightly spicy rind. The cheese is aged for about 6 months, developing a complex flavor profile resembling the essence of the Mediterranean. When we say a piece of cheese with a Mediterranean essence, we talk about salty sea breezes and sunny pastures. Mayan is versatile and pairs beautifully with cured meats, olives, and crusty bread. If you're curious, then go ahead and try it. We are sure its distinctive taste and rich heritage will instantly make you fall in love. Vieux-Boulogne. This French cheese is fearless in turning heads. Its super strong smell might clear a room, but don't let that scare you away. Vieux-Boulogne is like a misunderstood friend. A surprisingly mild, creamy, tangy cheese is underneath that solid first impression. Made with cow's milk and washed in beer during aging, it's a unique experience for adventurous cheese lovers. Vieux-Boulogne pairs well with ingredients that can withstand its bold personality. A crusty baguette provides the perfect neutral accompaniment to enjoy the cheese's complexities. Sliced apples or pears offer a sweet and refreshing touch. But for a truly French experience, try cornichons, small pickled pickles that add a delightful tang. If you're feeling brave, drizzle honey or fig jam and enjoy a sweet, savory explosion in your mouth. Vieux-Boulogne is a cheese that begs to be explored, so grab a plate and a knife and get on your delicious adventure. Goral glass. Tucked away in Wales, Goral glass cheese is a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. This creamy blue cheese is not like others. Imagine a smooth texture bursting with flavor in every bite. Streaks of beautiful blue marble throughout the cheese show its tangy side, balanced perfectly with a touch of saltiness. Well, that is Goral glass for you. Made from cow's milk and aged to perfection, Goral glass is a handcrafted delight. Enjoy it with a slice of pear for a sweet and savory contrast or a drizzle of honey for an extra touch of sweetness. This Welsh cheese will tantalize your taste buds and become a new favorite. Swiss. With its characteristic holes, Swiss cheese is mild, nutty, and slightly sweet. Produced in Switzerland, this cheese is often associated with its most famous variant, Emmental. Gas bubbles form the holes during fermentation, allowing the Swiss cheese to melt beautifully, making it a favorite for sandwiches, fondue, and more. Swiss cheese is produced using a unique process that creates its signature texture and flavor. Have you ever wondered why some Swiss cheeses have big holes while others don't? It's all in the aging process. Whether enjoyed on its own or melted over dishes, we can all agree that Swiss is one of the most delicious cheese choices. Which of these cheese types do you find the most tempting? The comment section awaits all your questions. For more interesting videos, click the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. You don't want to miss anything. See you in the next video.